Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
M15 PCA.
Native 454.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Got a link for our Discord server we just started, so join the conversation there and be sure to like, subscribe, and share our videos. So, Alita Battle Angel comes out tomorrow on the 13th, and we love it. Check out our review. We got to see it early. Completely recommended, 100%. You're a fan of sci-fi. You're a fan of anime. Go see this movie. It is that good. You don't even need anything else to know. I guarantee you will have a good time.
It's already the best anime live action. That blows out of the water. But you can make an argument for being top 5 best sci-fi movie.
I bring this up because in today's culture, pop culture, all strong women, women are number one. Well, this movie has a very strong female role. She's the main character. She kicks lots of butt. She's hella strong. Why isn't this movie being pushed? Where's the media blitz that you see for Captain Marvel? The reason why, because there is little to no SJW politics in Battle Angel.
No.
Alita's whole journey is the discovery of herself. And the journey of something like Captain Marvel, this whole concept of this video is why young women and young boys, but mostly young women, should look up to Alita, not Captain Marvel, not Carol Danvers.
Yeah.
And we see these two very strong female characters with all this power. Why is one being pushed and why is the other one being pushed? Brie Larson, God bless her soul. She's such a kind person. We get articles like this. Brie Larson isn't letting Captain Marvel's press tour be overwhelmingly white and male. I am better than I'll be more remembered than Indiana Jones. My character is going to... And it's just about me. And it's just like, I'm using this film as a form of, what is it? She didn't say...
activism.
Activism. This movie's a form of activism.
Geez.
So that's why this movie's being pushed so hard.
Yep.
So the goal isn't to have a strong female character.
No.
It's to have a strong political female character.
Yep.
Yeah.
There is just some wacky... There's an article, I guess there's some Disney Store exclusive toy. And they show off the toy. It looks okay. But we get Brie Larson talking about her character.
Oh.
Quote, I think she has an ego, but in a healthy way. No. Never have ego's never a good thing. Why didn't you say she's very confident in herself? Ego is never good.
Yeah. Do you want your daughter to say, I have a big ego?
Or anybody, for that matter.
We flip that with Alita. And she always says, I'm just an ordinary girl. I'm a know-nothing little girl who got thrown away in the garbage, so I must be nothing. But you know what? I'm going to live my life and try my best.
And she loves her life.
Humble.
Yeah.
Humble.
Humility is a huge trait to a character. And
Especially a hero.
I don't want my children looking up to this pig-headed, jerkish character that has a big, healthy ego. Yeah. You gotta have that healthy ego,
The
kids.
fact you even said that in the sentence already tells you how bad this character is.
Exactly. If she had, like in the movie Alita, if she had that personality of Brie Larson, she would have took over the city.
Oh, yeah. Should be
I would have not liked the movie. I wouldn't go see it.
And, just to compare these two characters, like anything. So, you have a little girl. Oh, who do you want her to aspire to be? The character who's humble, powerful as all hell, loves her family, loves her boyfriend, wants to have a life, or the one who her whole sole purpose of her life is to show them men's. Oh, those men's didn't think I could pass this.
Not one time, Alita you never get that from RL. Not one time in the movie.
And also, what one would have more satisfying life? The one that wants a family?
Or who has hatred in her heart at all times.
Because eventually, the one that, she's going to race to the top. And once she's at the top, what then? You did all this stuff. Now you're number one. The
other one is perfectly happy living in the city she's in.
Exactly.
The other one she wants to be, I'm the best.
And I know she's a robot, but she probably live out her days in a happy, nice little family.
And here's the funny part. Brie, then after this part, Brie just lies. This is all lies. Speaking about her character, Captain Marvel, she doesn't have an unrealistic expectation of herself.
He's got to laugh at that.
She just, and this is another thing right here. She just owns what she's really good. She just owns that she's really good and really skilled, which feels good to play. She owns it. Gonna own it. Show you the men's queen, slay, queen, slay. None of that. And again, another way, Alita. She wants to literally help people. Like in when in this, they're seeing basically she wants to be like a hunter. She wants to go and get the bad guys, the people hurting people, not to show that she's the best fighter in the world, but to stop evil from hurting people.
And the thing is, in the movie, Brie Larson is fighting the bad guys, but the problem is though she's doing it because she wants to fight. There's no kind of like I'm doing this to help somebody. I'm doing it to be a good person.
And to be true to the character of Alita, she is a berserker. She loves action. Yeah. She loves fighting, and she'll run headstrong into something. But she has a heart, and she does it for a reason. She doesn't go around picking fights with random people.
And you'll see vulnerabilities, too, in Alita.
Exactly. Or, like, I don't want to spoil anything, but just thinking, like, how she fights, and she does it for the good reason. Like, she'll pick things and fight them just to get the bad people away. Not necessarily to get the praise. From
what I get from the trailers of Captain Marvel, she joined the Air Force to show them men.
Yeah, exactly.
Not because she loves her country or thought that she can give something to help.
But you can't show her be patriotic. There's no way you could do that in this movie. There can't be.
It's in spite of her patriotism.
Yeah, it is.
It's so weird. Like, they even had another trailer where it's basically, I'm going to show everyone who doubted me. And then she's like on the rope, like on the training course. She just has this look on her face like, I'm surprised her eyes didn't turn red. Dun, 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 dun. What are you, a Terminator? My goodness, have some emotion. It's so self-centered and self-congratulatory and just got to show everyone up.
And there's another character from Marvel doing that. It's Steve Rogers, he was in the military. How he fought hard and he did the best he could. And
everyone hated him. Everyone doubted him too.
Yeah.
Again, I brought this up when we first did a couple of first trailer reactions for Captain Marvel. You replace that grenade scene. Would Carol Danvers at that time jump on that grenade? No effing way. Let some dumb man kill himself. I'm not going to sacrifice myself.
She would have ran. She would have ran. Yeah. She actually would have ran.
But Steve Rogers, hated by everyone. Absolutely disgusted that he's even here. What is this weakling doing here? He was going to rescue... Everyone get away! And he didn't even think twice about it.
I know, and that's the thing, like, I would say, because even, cocky people out there could say, like, oh, she would have did something, she would have thought. And that was the problem. Captain America didn't even think. Steve Rogers jumped on that instant.
Because being a good person's in his heart and his soul.
I love the fact even Tom Lee, always had to say the snarky thing.
Whatever.
Yeah, but he knew that, this guy's
he's still skinny, he's still scrawny.
Yeah, didn't matter.
Transversely, we're talking about Alita Battle Angel. Alita, even if she didn't have a body that could survive it, she would jump on that grenade.
Yep.
Oh, no doubt.
No doubt in my mind. Because she has the heart of a warrior, the spirit of a good person, and she has... you can't teach it.
She's the perfect combination.
Despite her being robotic.
Yeah.
And my goodness, she has a joy for life. Oh my goodness, she loves life.
You can just see it again. A lot of people, her eyes. Her eyes are so beautiful and they're open to the world, and you want to see the world in her eyes.
After watching 10, 20 minutes of this movie, you're not going to even think about it no more. Also, it's not going to matter because it's done so well.
Yeah, and I mean, it's supposed to show like how innocent she really feels about the world and how she looks at it, And I think it's kind of a beautiful thing.
And then we get Brie Larson continues her lie fest. She also has an incredible sense of humor, makes fun of herself, makes fun of other people, and has no issues if someone makes fun of her. So there you go. None of you guys are allowed to complain about me because I'm making fun of Captain Marvel. She said it's okay.
Yep, you can make fun of her.
She makes fun of other people, like the joke of, the Skrulls can't do that. That was the funny part?
No, the thing is, she makes fun of the people, but she don't make fun of herself in this movie. No way she makes fun of herself. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Ridiculous.
I know everything.
And again, transversely, you get to Alita, where she just exudes humbleness. Yeah. And it's funny, she is this literally, if she wanted to be an unstoppable killing machine, but there's innocence in her.
Yeah.
It's such a juxtaposition of literally having this the most deadliest weapon ever devised, and she would be happy just living and working in her father's doctor's office.
And the thing is, I'll say this too. When I say this, when we did our non-spoiler review, which is what this kind of is too, that if she wanted to, she, like I said, she could be this unstoppable killing machine, but she doesn't do that. She just wants to be see herself. But she gets put in these situations of, I have to do this.
Yeah. I have to I'm not going to let, my father get attacked or killed. My surrogate father. I'm not going to let the people I care about in the city be attacked and killed and hunted. And she gets a little disgusted with how other people are willing to let these evil things happen.
But that's the world she's in.
But that's the world she's in, and she kind of, I don't have to be like them.
No.
And she's
right above it.
Yeah.
Brie Larson would have been right in the middle of this with Captain
She
Marvel.
would be one of those bad hunter people.
Yeah, she would.
She would have been hooking up with the one guy.
Yeah.
The guy that was hitting
the
on
jerk,
her.
yeah.
She would love that guy.
Yeah.
The guy was a complete freaking jerk.
Yeah, the mohawk thing going and the dissect thing.
Oh, he has a healthy ego. A really good. I can't wait to all the children. Make sure you develop a good, healthy ego, kids. Let's all talk about how wonderful and great ourselves are.
Yeah, that's
Unbelievable that she even thinks that.
Yeah.
And the other way around, you got Rosalind Sandoval. I believe that's the woman who played.
Oh, I
Alita.
like this actress.
She talks about the character, about how strong and powerful she is, but she also talks about her inner strength and how even though she got into this world and literally she remembers nothing, she still has a sense of right and wrong and a sense of beauty and understanding. She's not, oh, she's so cool and she's so awesome. She's better than everyone else.
No, you don't get none of that. It's almost humble, like you said. Very sweet, and also I like it. Please, if you get a chance, they have the interview they did after it. Please watch that on YouTube. Because she talks about how she struggled to do the martial arts and it was hard on her, the actress.
Panzer Kuntz.
And you could kind of reflect in her how she does the character too.
She said when she would go for the training, she goes, there'd be days where I was almost in tears because I couldn't get the moves done right. But it helped me grow and push through. And like, if I'm playing this character where she has to push through, and then that gave me the strength. And I love it. It is so. This is what young girls need. Yeah. They need Alita. They don't need this self-congratulatory woman who believes white men shouldn't be at the press coverage things.
You don't see this actress saying that for Alita. None of that.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
No.
And you got all these articles out there pushing Captain Marvel. If anyone talks about Battle Angel Alita, look how much money it's going to lose. That's the only things you get.
Yeah.
They made a ton of money in Korea already.
Oh, nice.
And they give it like I've even read an article saying, it's Alita Battle Angel and Happy Death Day Part 2. There's going to be the number 1 and 2 movies. They don't know which one's going to be over the other one, but they're going to be fighting for first place.
Oh, wow, nice.
But Alita's still going to lose money. You got to throw that in at the end of the article. It's because it doesn't have that SJW hate men.
Well, that is amazing that it's doing good in South Korea because you know how Koreans treat Japanese, anything that might be from Japan.
But it's also
American too, so that does
Cameron.
help. Yeah, that does help.
Because I think that's the main point. It's not pushing that agenda,
nope.
that female SJW agenda.
Again, if you want to film, again, it's telling a story. And you learn things from stories. That's why we tell stories. Not everything has to be a moral lesson, but we learn from Alita's struggles. We learn from her failures and her triumphs. And we cheer for her when she wins, and we're sad for her when she loses.
The only thing I'll say, get ready for the first 20 minutes. They're going to throw a lot at you. Then it gets a good pacing.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get so much in there.
But we feel more like Alita, where she's learning all these things.
Yeah, exactly.
At the same time.
She's learning what food is. That tells you how much she has to learn.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, what journey are we going to go on? She's best. She showed
every time she goes to Journey, she'll have a snide remark. She'll say something, or crappy and condescending.
What are we gonna learn? It says she's perfect, like in every way. So I don't know what lesson to learn. Be perfect when you're made.
And never giving up and always fighting. There's a scene in the movie, which is also in the manga, so you know what happens. Where after the bar fight scene, they go into the underground part where Alita doesn't quit. She's never out of the fight. Even when you are wounded, hurt, the guy has you basically 10 ways to Sunday, you're never out of the fight. And she has that warrior's fighter spirit to where you're thinking, oh my goodness, there's no way she can survive the situation. She doesn't give up and uses everything to her disposal.
That's what makes it so cool.
Team never quit. You never quit, and you got to kill me.
See, that's real strength. That's real power.
I want young girls to look at that and go, damn. There's been times where I got knocked off. I fell off that, proverbial horse. I struck out at the game. I missed that 3-pointer, but you never, ever give up.
What's so funny about that, when you really have real empowerment for females, they don't like it. You notice that the SJWs, they really hate it.
They
real
absolutely
genuine.
hate it.
It's got to be in spite of Like you see what we said in the Star Wars thing. You got to put men down. It's a put down. You never get that with Alita.
And the thing, Alita, because I think also because she likes a boy.
Yeah, she has a male love interest, and she loves him. She loves him like. You want someone to... It's almost scary how much she loves her boyfriend. But you got Captain Marvel's character, and you're going to say, well, she showed her failing, and she got back up again. But it's almost from a place of hatred.
Yeah.
I'm getting back up to prove just men in general wrong.
Well, wasn't that scene with July where knocks her down when they're training there? And she even got mad there. She was pissy.
There's a silly clip where she, screams at a scroll and punches him. Yeah. And, her tongue's, off to the side. I know when people scream, they look funny. But it's just so, cut, another take, you look ridiculous, Brie. Give us more. I think a growl would have worked better, but a full-blown, scream like scream. It was kind of stupid. Alita does very similar things when she's fighting that guy down in that sewer part. She screams, but it doesn't look silly and dumb.
It looks cool.
Even though she's doing all these fantastical things, it doesn't look stupid. Yeah. Brie does these things and it looks stupid.
She just can't. I don't know. It just horrible direction, the horrible way the character she just plays the character. It's just off-putting. It's just off-putting.
Director should have been like, we're taking another shot of that.
That's another thing with directors too. Someone who didn't understand action and characters, and it was activism first.
Yep.
And if a story so happens to be told in the middle of my activism,
and that never works. That never works.
Yeah.
You do your story, and then people can extrapolate.
Yeah.
Meanings.
Yeah.
Oh, this can be an allegory for this. Oh, this is how I felt when this happened to me. No, I'm going to tell you how to feel. And if you don't feel the way that I told you how to feel, you're a bigot, you're a racist, you're a misogynist, you're blah, 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 blah.
Guys, I'm telling you right now, guys, it is in my top 5, like I said, best sci-fi. I put it right there with Aliens, Terminator 2, RoboCop. It's up there. Right there.
Alita is a cool, amazing character that young women, young girls, young boys, men, everyone can look up to Alita. Yeah. And like, you know what? She has those heroic characteristics. She never wanted to be a hero. She never wanted to do any of these things. But when these situations arose, she arose to the situation.
Yeah. Like Native was saying, and you were saying, Crimson, that she would be happy just living her life and happy with her boyfriend, and then, but she'll fight when she has to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she
I'm not showing anybody. It's none of that.
And she kicks major butt. And she's fighting lots of guys. She gets knocked around. She gets hurt. She gets hit. But she's unrelenting.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's inspiring.
I love that.
When Captain Marvel's hitting people and beating people, it's hard to explain. Watch Battle Angel, and you'll come out with the feeling of you're cheering. You're like,
right now. Almost, if you want to be honest, I would want to make more parallels that she's with Creed 2 and Creed. Yeah. How he gets up, how
Adonis fights his way, and then he finds a reason to fight.
Yeah.
You see how when he fought without a reason, how he got destroyed. Yeah. Then when he learned what's the real reason why I'm stepping in this ring, what's the real reason why I'm lifting up my hands and I'm going to fight this guy, why am I doing it? Alita has to go on a similar journey.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel has no journey.
No.
She's just a hero, warrior person, man thing.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem. She has so much arrogance in her
that
it destroys anything of learning a lesson. Because when you're so arrogant or have an ego...
Oh, a healthy one. A good old healthy ego.
Yeah, because that's what I want my characters to have.
I don't want my...
Unless you're a bad guy.
I would, yeah. Again, I was talking to you earlier about this concept of this video. You're like, that's a villain's origin story, not a hero's.
Yeah, saying that you're arrogant and that you're really strong skills, and I like to prove that I'm this strong, and
that's not a hero. Doesn't sound like that at all.
No, that again, Steve Rogers, similar situation, but he wasn't there to prove everyone else wrong. He really wanted to, I'm seeing good men and women die overseas, and how can I sit here and not volunteer?
Exactly.
That's not Brie why she joined the military. She didn't care.
And he didn't know about the secret serum. He didn't know nothing of that. He just knew this is my ticket to get into the war, and I want to fight.
Yeah.
And that was it.
To do what I can for my country.
I don't like bullies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that line. Oh,
yes.
God, the first is so good. And again, I can look up the Captain America. I got a Captain America print on my wall, and he's standing next to the Statue of Liberty, and there's jets flying over. Right. I love it. Captain Marvel, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There'll never be. I'm hoping not, but in New York, never had that statue of Captain America.
Yeah, that bronze statue they took around.
Yeah, that's never going to be. Captain
they'll
America.
do that, but no one will show up and no one will care.
But remember, I love the tagline at the bottom. It said, "Just a kid from Brooklyn."
Yep.
And I love that because it's humbling.
You know what Captain Marvels would say? Take that, you men's.
Yeah, exactly. How can
no white men allowed?
Yeah, no. Exactly.
That's what it would say. Ridiculous.
My activism or my.
This is my.
But when Captain Marvel's over, they have a cat seeing Captain Marvel, and we're supposed to love this cat and keep showing it all the time. And all the adverts.
The toy of the cat came out, and there's an alien side of it. So the cat's an alien. I take that. So it's an alien.
Well, we knew that, but we've said that though.
Yeah, it has tentacles coming out of its mouth. Stupid. That's why they're pushing the stupid cat, because it can talk and do everything. Dumb. Cat. Literally making a movie for cat ladies. It's not to inspire young girls, and even though they're doing give us your money to send young girls to see this movie.
Why don't you pay for it?
Here's the thing. You can make a charity for whatever you want.
Yeah.
But this is a movie promotion. That's all it is. Why doesn't Disney donate the tickets?
Yeah. Why
doesn't Brie Larson just buy all the
yeah,
tickets?
Yeah, Steve Rogers, Chris Evans go, hey, you know what? I said Steve Rogers, but Chris Evans go down the YMCA and say, we're buying the tickets for everyone to see it.
Or the local Boys and Girls Club.
In LA somewhere. Do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, just go and like, here's 10,000 tickets. Give them to all the kids, and maybe we'll do a field day, and we'll pay for buses.
That would be nice, at least. But no,
or do the screenings at the school, like in the auditorium.
Yeah.
No, they want you and me to pay for it.
Again,
I know people, oh, it's a charity. Charity to go see a movie? If this was a charity set up for kids to go see movies, just in general, but this is to go see one particular movie.
But then not only that, like I only like that stuff. Like if someone's like sick and dying, and that's their dying wish to see this movie in advance. I like those stories. Not this. This isn't.
Yeah.
You can't afford to go see a movie. I don't know what to say.
There's underprivileged people and stuff like that. I understand that. Like, oh, you give kids toys for Christmas. Well, that's something they actually want to do. Kids really want to see Captain Marvel? Honestly, do kids really want to see
it? Well,
this?
if you take the SJW people and put their brains in little kids, I want to see
they
this.
think like little kids. Yeah. I'll give you that.
That's exactly.
Yeah, I think kids just want to see movies. That's all.
Yeah, they'll see anything.
Or take them to go see Shazam. Do not take them to see
take them to see How to Train Your Dragon 3.
Yeah,
that's really good. Except for people are spoiling it, you jerks. I already saw spoilers for it. I can't believe it. But getting back to Battle Angel. You are, if you're a father and you got a young girl and she's like 10, 11, 12 years old, perfect movie.
Yeah, it is.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. She'll come out wanting to be Alita. I guarantee she'll be like, oh, Dad, she was so cool. And she could fight and she cared about her friends. She stood up and she didn't let anything keep her down. And there was kindness. And there's honesty in her eyes. And it's just...
And there was so much love making this movie.
Yeah.
James Cameron producing and Rodriguez really knocked out of the park.
Yeah.
That director really...
And also, I think another thing they probably don't like either, it had a positive father figure.
Yeah, a good dad.
A good dad.
And
that actor was amazing.
Yeah, even though he might have held on a little too tight, but that fathers are going to do that.
Exactly.
Especially the circumstances that he had beforehand with daughters, and he felt like I have to protect her, but... Dude, she's gonna protect you, but it doesn't matter. You see your daughter, you're gonna want to protect her.
Exactly.
And he wasn't evil. He wasn't like nasty or dirty or nasty because men are awful and horrible. No, he was a good, positive father figure.
Exactly, and you don't see that a lot in SJW movies.
And even at the beginning, another thing they did too was like literally he was helping people for next to nothing. He didn't care.
Yeah, because people are getting screwed over by the corporations and all that. But it never was heavy-handed with that message.
No.
And there's a lot of beautiful scenes. There's a scene, without spoiling the whole setup, where he basically helps her, and then she kind of like snuggles up next to him. Thank you for all this, and you took me in, and you treated me like a daughter. And he like puts his arm around her, and it's like he has his family again. He has like a little family, and that's beautiful. And that's all fathers want. They want their children, their daughters, their sons to be protected, to be happy,
and you
to
can
have joy.
You can feel the sincerity there.
Yeah, and also to be known that they're loved and that they love you.
Yeah,
that's it.
Like,
no touching scenes at all.
Yeah,
I mean, when you see her talk to Samuel Jackson, it's nothing.
It's a big joke, and I'm going to show you how stupid you are and how smart I am.
Yep.
Oh, I got a shield symbol on her hat. That's her jokey, lovey side. So,
but they're giving away more cups and more coins to see this right away too.
Yeah,
so
there's a local theater that's giving away like these beer steins. Oh. Maybe you need alcohol to enjoy this movie. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes. I don't know if I could take that much Brie Larson. I don't know if I can.
You gotta go walk out of the theater for a little bit, take a breather, and come back.
Yeah, she was in Scott Pilgrim. She wasn't too bad there.
She was funny in that.
Okay, yeah.
But that's gonna go see Alita. Don't go see Captain Marvel.
Please don't.
She doesn't want you to. She hates you. Brie Larson. If you happen to be white and male, she hates you.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm male, but I'm a Hispanic.
Hispanic.
And I don't want to see this. I don't like insulting people like that for no reason.
Could you imagine you plug in any other race? You'd be ran out of town.
Oh,
you ran out of the damn country.
Yeah.
But you're allowed to say that.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
It's insane.
So yeah, Alita is the champion.
Go see it, please. I'm not kidding. You go see. You will love this movie.
It is a timeless tale. It's the hero's journey, classic. Again, something that I believe if people give it the chance that it deserves, you're gonna find a character that the whole family can fall in love with. Alita.
Yeah.
Parents, children, grandma, grandpa, everyone can look up to this girl.
One encouraging sign is that a lot of anime people that are seeing it early are loving it too, and maybe hopefully that gets buzz going with the weeboos and the otakus that want to go see this. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go see it again.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely gonna see it again.
That's not for free, so I feel like I have to pay
And
for
then
it.
I kind of want to see it, kind of like take people. Like I'm proud of it. I had nothing to do with this movie. I'm not a producer. I'm nothing, but I am proud of Alita Battle
I'm
Angel.
convincing my other brothers to go see it because they need to go see
it's
it.
that cool. And if you can see it in one of those theaters where the seats
Yeah.
shake.
Yeah.
That was a bonus.
The rollerball scene, unbelievable with
Oh,
those
yeah, it
seats.
was.
You were in the freaking arena with her when that was.
Oh, it was
happening.
crazy. I didn't know they did that. Like, oh wow, these shake. When we first went there, it was crazy.
We just have a crappy
Nice.
theater, but
Yeah.
that when we got to see it was the best. It was in 3D. 3D isn't necessary, but if you
But
see
it
the 3D,
had
it's
a
cool.
cool factor. It had a cool factor.
But yeah, the champion for women is Alita, not Captain Marvel.
The true champion.
The true champion.
Yeah, this movie's like 2.5 hours, Alita, but it's well worth it.
2 hours and 22 minutes.
Yeah, almost 2.5. It's
But yeah,
amazing.
definitely check it out. I cannot recommend it enough.
Neither.
Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching and be sure to like, sub, and share. Also, for the most up-to-date information about the podcast, follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast.